Good morning again, my dear students. Today we are going to start our lesson, How We See, pages 88 and 89. So, how we see. Let's start. Open with me your student's book, page 88, and let's start. An eye is like a living camera. It detects light from surrounding objects. It focuses the light to a picture which is understood by the brain. The picture that travels to the back of your eye is upside down. Your brain turns it the right way up. So, our eye is like a living camera. So, what is the human eye like? It is like a living camera. Living حية. Okay. It is like a living camera. مثل الكاميرا الحية. It means it discovers the light. It detects light. It discovers the light from the surrounding objects. So وظيفة human eye is to detect, is to discover, and to collect the light. منها تجمع الضوء from the surrounding objects من الأشياء surrounding which are around من الأشياء المحيطة. It focuses the light. So now we're gonna see how do we see what happens. It focuses the light. يتركز الضوء to a picture which is understood by the brain. So بيتركز الضوء لصورة معينة. This picture is understood by the brain. بيكون already تعرف عليها the brain, الدماغ. The picture that travels to the back of your eye is upside down. So the picture that comes first to the back of your eye is upside down. بتكون مقلوبة. But the brain, since he understands the picture, here he told us a picture which is understood by the brain. So, since our brain understands this picture, our brain turns it the right way up. يكون شغل البرين الدماغ بإنه يورجينا الصورة بشكلها الصحيح. So the brain turns it the right way up. بيقلب لنا إياها تصير بشكلها الصحيح. So for example, here's a tree. Here's a tree. So when you first see the tree, it comes to the back of your eye. بتكون هي at the back of our eye. It is upside down. It is upside down. But when the brain understands the picture, like لما the brain, he understands the picture, he turns it the right way up. He turns it to the right way, to the way that we see the things by. So the brain turns it to the right way up. So it refers to the picture, to the picture. Detects means to discover the light. تبحث عن الضوء وبالدمعة from the surrounding objects من الأشياء المحيطة. Which part understands the picture first? What is the first part that understands the picture? It is the brain. Question 2. Is the picture received in the right way first? Received, it means تتلقى أو تستقبل. So, is pictures or are the pictures received in the right way for the first time? No, they are received or it is received upside down. It is received upside down. توصل our eye upside down مقلوب. Who turns the picture the right way up? It is the function of whom? شغل مين? The brain. So if I ask you, what is the purpose of the brain in this stage? It is to turn the picture to the right way up, to turn the upside down picture to the right way up. How the eye works, how the eye works. The diagram shows a human eye. The human eye is approximately 2.54 centimeters wide, 2.54 centimeters deep, and 2.3 centimeters tall. Each part of the eye has a different purpose. So, in this diagram, he's showing us the human eye. I'm Georgina, the human eye. This one and also this one. They are both diagrams. Shows a human eye. The human eye is approximately, it means around, حوالي, is approximately 2.54 centimeters wide. اتساعها أو عرضها أو عمقها. It is 2.54 centimeters. 2.54 centimeter. The depth of the eye, عمق العين, okay, it means from outside to inside, it is 2.54 centimeters deep. عمقها 2.54 and 2.3 centimeters طول أو ارتفاع العين 2.3 centimeters 2.3 سنتي. Each part of the eye has a different purpose, and each part of our eye has a different purpose. كل جزء من العين, it has its own function and job. The sclera اللي هي الصلبة العينية. The iris القزحية. The pupil البؤبؤ. The cornea القرنية. The optic nerve العصب البصري, and the retina اللي هي الشبكية. First, light passes into your eye through the pupil. And bright light is smaller because less light is needed to see objects. It becomes bigger in dull light so that more light enters the eye and helps you to see objects more clearly. So here we're gonna introduce the parts. The retina اللي هي الشبكية, sclera الصلبة العينية, the iris القزحية, the pupil البؤبؤ, cornea القرنية, the optic nerve العصب البصري, and the lens اللي هي العدسة. The first thing, what happens when we see? Light passes into your eye through the pupil. So, الضوء it passes into your eye. بيدخل للعين من خلال البيوبل اللي هو البؤبؤ. In bright light. So, in daytime or while it is light, it is small. It is smaller. He means the pupil. It is smaller. So the pupil becomes smaller because less light is needed to see objects. Because your pupil or your eye does not need much light to see objects. So it becomes smaller. But in dull light or in darkness, it becomes bigger. The pupil of the human eye becomes bigger. يصبح أكبر. Why? Because more light enters the eye and helps to see the objects more clearly. So بيتسع البؤبؤ العين في الظلام أو in dull light اللي هو عند الضوء الباهت. So because more eye is needed to see objects more clearly. لأن العين تحتاج المزيد من الضوء in order to see the objects more clearly بشكل واضح أكثر. So compare between the pupil in bright light and in dull light or in darkness. Compare between the pupil and a bright light. For example, the pupil of the human eye in daytime and in darkness at night. So in bright light, it becomes smaller because less light is needed to see objects, but in dull light or in darkness, it becomes bigger because more light is needed to see objects لأنه يحتاج للمزيد من الضوء in order to see objects. Why does the human's pupil become bigger in darkness? Why does the pupil become bigger in darkness? Because it needs more light to enter the eye to help see the objects more clearly. Because the eye needs more light to help see the objects clearly. What is a pupil? What is a pupil? Pupil in Arabic اللي هو البؤبؤ. What about in English? What is the pupil? It is a small round black holes in the center of the eye. It is a small round black holes in the center of the eye. هو الجزء الأسود الصغير الدائري الموجود in the center of the eye في مركز أو في منتصف العين.